Hello and welcome to Persona 5 Strikers. I'm Feral Fiasco here. I've not really been personally invested in all of the Persona spin-offs that Atlus tends to pump out. Yeah, let's create some new save data. And I tend to avoid, well, not tend to avoid, I avoid trailers, so from what little, bonus Persona 5 sound set unlocked. Cool. The normal battle music can be changed in the change battle music option from the config menu. All right, well. But we've got a new Atlus spin-off girl, and also I think this is a Dynasty Warriors type thing. We'll see though. I'll probably end up liking it. Hopefully you guys also end up liking it too. Ha. Well, this vibe is completely different. Let's, Japanese voice off. Let's set it to hard. Subtitles off. Display damage on. Display control guide, I guess. All this seems good. Camera speed, that's fine. Hard difficulty is for action game veterans who are confident in their abilities and enjoy challenging battles. The difficulty can be changed later and does not affect the story content. Let's get that new game started. So otherwise, Persona 5 Strikers allows for you to experience the game with English or Japanese voices. Please select a voice language, English, every time, all the time. So I don't know anything about the story or anything like that, but we'll see. We shall see.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
Alright, opening up with a fight.
Alright, let's begin the operation. That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up. Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention.
Uh-oh.
Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker's
Okay,
got the diversion
yeah,
covered,
this
so
is
now's
very
your time to
Dynasty
shine.
Warriors-y.
Gotcha.
Now, I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game since... Oh my god!
Let's clear the area in front
Hold
of
on.
you first.
Ooh. I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game since I was in middle school. And I am old, so this was like the 2000s. Okay, so special. Ooh, but I have to line that shot up. I see. You know, you know how embarrassing it would be to die in the first match or in the tutorial battle? Oh, looks like we're invincible. Alright. I'm gonna take that.
Joker's got the enemy big time now. Awesome job. A bit longer. Just doing it all by himself. Now that's our Joker. I bet Skull would pull it off that.
They're still making fun of Ryuji, dude. Okay, so we are definitely invincible. Performance Showtime this guy. Ow! Oh, X or
Showtime! We're set! Here!
It's showtime. It is indeed. But yeah, we definitely would have lost fairly.
Over time they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You are stronger than all this that made you weak. So wake up from long sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go. Timeless reason to break out peace in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaves fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
So both the new girl and that old guy, I guess, are playable? I'm on board with that. Hey, it's been a while. It only feels like that because you always forget to reply to our texts. Wait, really? I mean, I've just got a lot of stuff to do. I suppose it's been a little while for me too, hasn't it? For me as well. I had no money, so I lost service. A long time no see. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. It's quite late, though. Shouldn't you all be studying for finals? Nah, I'm fine. Unlike Ryuji. Oh, yeah. Futaba would be a second year, I guess. Stop! Stop! I'm already dead! Anyway, here's what I really wanted to say. Since it's almost summer vacation, why don't we get together? Not a bad idea. Yeah, you guys want to go on a trip? That sounds like fun. Perhaps Kyoto? That would be a nice place for a vacation. No way! Kyoto trips are for high schoolers. Sweet. We should get together somewhere and plan this out. Where at? Where else? Let's meet at our usual spot. Roger that, leader. And it looks like there's plenty more space on our new messaging. I prefer the look of the old one, a certain police department meeting room.
And next on the agenda is the series of incidents involving unusual behavior in public.
Is that Sae sitting right there, looking all different? Okay, bearded man, so he's a cop too.
First, we have the Vice Minister of Finance. As you're all aware, he had some sort of episode during a diet session Q&A and abruptly confessed to document tampering.
Oh. So he had a change of heart. That is definitely not Sae.
Soon after that, 3 Sapporo Central councilmen confessed to bribery and publicly resigned. Next, the well-known author Mr. S.
Mr. S, huh? Sounds suspicious. But changes of heart shouldn't even be possible anymore, right? Because the metaverse collapsed or whatever.
He held a press conference and announced he was retiring from writing, returning his book's awards, and deeming his body of work garbage.
That doesn't sound like a change of heart.
Then, a newscaster suddenly got down on one knee, confessed his love for his co-anchor on live TV, proposed to her, and got shot down.
also doesn't sound like exchange of heart.
Lastly, the Director General of Criminal Affairs unexpectedly stripped off his clothing and ran around HQ until successfully detained.
They also don't sound like psychotic breakdowns, because normally people just stop moving and die. He's laughing at the dude? Alright.
Something amusing to you, Inspector Hasagawa?
That's his name.
No. Excuse me.
The vast majority of these cases have been interpreted as nothing more than bizarre outbursts. But, time and again, every instance involves a sudden change in personality. Furthermore, none of the individuals involved had any known psychological issues before their incidents.
As is per usual.
Therefore, we can surmise that these cases are the result of an external influence.
Aren't these just coincidences? Are you really implying someone out there is using mind control?
I don't think I'd have jumped to mind control. I'd probably would have jumped to bribery or something like that, or blackmail.
The cases I listed are only a small sample of this behavior, which appears to be happening across the entire nation.
Sounds like the Phantom Thieves to me.
It sounds like us to me too, but it's obviously not. Inspector
I
Hasagawa.
want silence! Proceed with the report.
Inspector Hasagawa kind of gives me Balfu vibes, just a little bit.
Thank you, Commissioner Kaburagi.
So her name is Commissioner Kaburagi.
As you've realized, or at least as one of you realized, these cases are very reminiscent of last year's change of heart epidemic.
Is that what they're calling it?
The top brass have concluded that this is indeed the work of the Phantom Thieves.
How? How are they so sure?
What?
Yeah. Hey, okay, Hasagawa doesn't seem to be convinced.
But what evidence is there? No one's even established a pattern.
And we don't have any sort of motive. So far, doing it for kicks is the only thing that'd explain it.
You will investigate each of these incidents yourselves, as quickly as possible.
So they've already concluded that it's us, but they need investigation for what?
What I expect from each of you are two things. One, to assemble enough evidence for a successful case.
Well, I guess they might just haul Joker right back in.
Two, to do so as quickly as humanly possible. The higher-ups are hell-bent on closing this case. I do not know why. It does not matter. All that matters is producing results. Your suspect is the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, dude, they're just gonna come right back after us.
Show me a thorough investigation of his entire life.
So, the Phantom Thieves rise again.
They couldn't have just come and talked to us, dude. They already know it's us. Well, we're only gonna be here for summer break, so...
It's been a while since we rode this to Yongenjaya, huh?
Dang, dude. The game, it looks similar, but looks completely different. It's got like that cel-shady, Beautiful Joe kind of look. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Confession of document tampering. The Diet is in chaos over the Vice Minister of Finance's confession, and the power struggles have flared. Members of the Vice Minister's party have refused to comment across the board while the country awaits his court summons. In business news, fledgling IT company Medici reported record first quarter profits at a conference earlier today. Medici's earnings have exploded largely in part of their new virtual assistant, which, if stocks are any indication, is gaining fans fast. Okay, that's the new Atlas girl then. Medici's new virtual assistant.
We're almost there. We haven't seen everyone in so long. I know it's stupid, but I'm getting kind of nervous.
Oh, nice new cut-in for us too. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, when the Phantom Thieves come together, it's never anything less.
Shibuya, Monday,
Ooh, we finally made it.
noon. So our location is important this time, rather than just the day and the weather. Actually, the weather's not anywhere near there.
Hey,
Ah, Yongang Jaya. We may have been gone for only half a year, but it sure brings back memories. Okay, let's get to Leblanc post-haste. I wonder how the Chief's been getting along. Important location icons. To progress the story, head towards the area with the exclamation points icon. By approaching or interacting with the exclamation point, the story will advance. And it looks like we have... Oh. They didn't switch it? Okay, that's probably going to take a lot of getting used to. In a lot of Japanese games, the functions of O and X are swapped. They normally change them, or at least, and for the games that I play, I've been lucky enough to have them being changed around, so O is cancel and X is confirm. But it looks like that's not the case here, so O is going to be confirmed and X is going to be canceled. And yes, I am entirely basing that off of this one thing, but when you play a lot of translated Japanese titles, you get to expect and stuff. We don't really have much time, but we gotta stay hydrated. What are you gonna get? Restores 10 HP. No, see, it's back and confirmed. So why is examine O here then?
Don't be ridiculous.
That's really strange. Oh well.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, examine is. Oh my gosh. Where are you going? LeBlanc should be down the alley back there. Oh yeah, I am going the wrong way. This is us. Well, here we are. Doesn't look like things have changed much. All right, let's go.
Two, three. Welcome home.
Surprise! We get you or what?
we missed ya.
It's been a while.
Did you get taller? Looks like you've been doing fine.
You too, Morgana.
Meow. It's gotten hot.
You care for some iced coffee?
Hey, you guys hungry?
Aw, Mona's practically purring.
All right, a nice little welcome back.
Boy, were you surprised.
You guys did all that for us? Talk about a greeting.
We hadn't seen you in so long, we knew we had to do something. We figured the best way to get you was to have Boss let us in early.
Well, you're looking sharp.
How have you been?
Not too bad. I'm sure you all have plenty of catching up to do. But I've got to open up soon. Go ahead and take it upstairs. After all, it's your room. Have a good time.
Thanks for hosting again. Hopefully it looks a little better though.
No problem. You can just pay me back working the counter.
Deal. Now, thieves, to the hideout.
Great. Just when I was enjoying the peace and quiet.
I guess the cops are about to bust down our door.
You really never changed.
Won 3 of my finals in one day, too. I'm freaking out.
You should be. Aren't you a senior now, dude?
I had so many makeup lectures in a row, I almost wasn't able to come over today.
Then I win. I only flunked one final.
If it's a competition, then she is winning.
You two are the same as always. Can't you at least take your classes a bit more seriously? Ooh, watch out. Miss President's gonna unleash her fist of justice. Jeez. You please forget about that already?
So is college life all it's cracked up to be?
I wonder, are they going to the same college or different ones? Probably different ones, but...
Yes, it's going well. I've been using the time to take care of the core curriculum.
I've been busy too, but it's also a lot of fun. For example, I've learned how to selectively breed certain vegetables.
Oh! Yielded any results yet?
Yusuke is like the hunger. The hunger is threatening to end me.
Boy, that got his interest.
Wait, aren't you in the management program, though?
Yes, but students are allowed to take courses beyond their own programs if they feel so inclined.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if they said you couldn't take a particular class unless like it has a prereq that you haven't met. But other than that, yeah.
They even offer agricultural science courses. You can learn all sorts of neat things, like the correlation between soil nutrients and yield.
I guess that is neat. She didn't say interesting, which I would have disputed, but that is neat.
Ugh. That'd put me to sleep in a minute flat.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
And you, Futaba? How's school been for you?
Yes. How has school been for you? She'd be a second year, should be.
Too easy. At this point, the only hellish parts are the commute and PE.
So you've been working hard.
Praise me more. Keep it coming.
Well, how about you then? You're the one we're most curious about. You doing okay back home?
I missed you.
What a coinky dink. Me too.
Well, I've been getting by too, but without you around, it's sort of like stuff is just kind of bleh.
Of course, he's our leader. It's only natural.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Once a Phantom Thief, always a Phantom Thief.
Now, we say that now, but we don't know that the cops are about to accuse us of stuff. So maybe let's be a little bit more mum on that.
Well, let's say we start coming up with summer vacation plans. Anyone have any ideas?
Oh, right. We should figure that stuff out.
You're fine to stay here through all of vacation, right?
Well, how about a trip, guys? Come on, we've got a whole month to rage.
I wonder, because the fact that the opening had us in, not the opening, but like the start screen had us in Makoto's van is interesting to me. We probably, I doubt we'll be in Shibuya the whole time.
Aren't you forgetting about your homework? Blah. Not only do you have homework, but you're third years now. You need to start thinking not just about graduation, but post-graduation.
No, stop. Don't bring that up. Not now, please.
It is daunting. Man, you couldn't pay me to go back to being a senior.
Ryuji never changes.
Back to the topic at hand. If I may suggest Kyoto, I'll find an abundance of inspiration if we tour each temple and shrine. Oh, the sheer wealth of beauty I can witness in a whole month. I can hear the treasures of our history calling to me.
Yeah, if it's a month-long art tour, I'm totally gonna pass.
We can maybe spread some art a little bit in there, but yeah, not the entire time.
A trip does sound nice, but what if we all went camping first? We can all go hiking and stuff during the day, and even throw together a barbecue at night.
Barbecue? Aren't those always big gatherings for people who socialize IRL?
This is already kind of a big gathering.
Sounds fun. You can leave the firewood chopping to me.
Kicking summer off right with a barbecue buffet. Sounds badass to me. How about you?
There are definitely worse ways to spend it, like a month-long art tour in Kyoto. Let's go all out on it.
Look for decent marbling in the cuts. That's how you get the real good stuff. Trust me on this.
It does sound rather fitting for the summer. I like the idea, but we'll need an awful lot of vegetables to balance it out.
Huh. A barbecue is one of the few things in this world that could pull me away from art. Our history's treasures can wait a bit longer.
There you go, Yusuke. He was surprisingly easy to convince.
Choosing food over art. You sure your priorities are solid there, Inari?
All right, our first reunion party has been unanimously decided. We're going camping.
Emma? Who is that?
I have compiled a list of items recommended for camping.
Oh, okay. It's Alexa.
There was a sporting and travel goods store near 705 in Shibuya. Customer reviews rate this as the best relevant store in your area.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, seems pretty snazzy.
The virtual assistant Emma. You haven't heard of it yet?
We have not.
Oh, I think I have. It knows, like, basically everything and does all sorts of stuff for you, right?
Oh, yeah! It's got this, eye that thinks for it, right?
Apps with eyes. We've had some, well, it was more positive than negative, I guess, on the whole, but...
I think you mean AI, not an eye.
Oh, dang, Ryuji.
Right. It stands for artificial intelligence. It can search all kinds of databases, conduct navigation, manage your schedule, even talk out logic problems and stuff with you. The makers go on about how you can ask it anything and you'll get the best possible answer. I remember seeing a demo of one on TV the other day. They were showing off its functions and talking about how it's the next big thing.
It seems like it's pretty cool.
Yep, that's it, all right. Pretty solid tech, considering it's roughly 1,000 times smarter than Ryuji.
I normally would defend Ryuji, but that AI mess up right now, pretty tough. Pretty tough to dispute.
Shut up! That sounds kind of cool, though. I bet it'd tell us where all the best ramen shops are.
Yeah, you should all download it. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees.
I don't know.
I suppose it'd at least be handy if we ran into any trouble while camping.
That's a good idea. Why don't you get it too?
All right, well.
Hello.
Medici.
This is Emma. I am pleased to meet you.
Okay, so Emma is Medice's virtual assistant.
Please provide me your name.
This... Dang. I knew it was coming. Let's do this. This is our first name, right? What the heck is that? Yes. And we can just check all those settings and stuff. Random, all right.
Thank you.
Oh, wish I knew what that said.
Again, I am Emma, your helpful virtual assistant.
Looks like you've got it figured out. I sent you all friend requests. Please don't blow them off.
Displaying recommended camping items. So Emma came up with all that?
Impressive, no? And it's not just random junk for sale either.
I'm sure it probably takes price range and stuff into account too. It's probably super duper Alexa.
It takes into account the season, the weather, your personal profile, and even your location for all its recommendations.
For real? Damn, that thing's eye is crazy.
AI, not an eye.
Well, should we split up and buy everything Emma's listed for us?
Oh, can't we do it tomorrow? It's so hot out. I bet this guy's beat from the traveling too. We just went through all the effort to meet up at the hideout, yeah? So let's make the most of it.
I wonder where our TV and laptop and stuff went. We probably took those with us, shipped them back.
Indeed. I have an absolute plethora of discussion topics for us to mull over. Particularly matters such as modern art and the possibilities within it in our current age.
I'm not sure how stimulating the conversation could be on those particular topics, but we'll try. I guess we'll humor him.
Yeah, anything but that.
We had a great time catching up together. nights. Okay, so probably still the same handful of time slots.
Thank you for treating us all to curry, boss.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Don't worry about it. Just think of it as sort of a welcome back gift. Plus, with this guy hanging around again, it'll be nice feeling like old times.
Same here. Thanks again. We'll be back soon.
Well, see you tomorrow. You know, it was nice talking after so long.
Yeah, dude. Like, though it hasn't been that long, since I've played a Persona 5 game, but for a lot of other people, I'm sure it's probably been quite a bit.
Okay, let's get to shopping first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get everything Emma listed up for us, right? Then we should meet up by the Buchiko statue in Shibuya. See you then. Don't go forgetting, okay?
And don't go forgetting about helping out behind the counter either, okay?
I was a bit rusty at first, but I helped out around the cafe before returning to my room. Yeah, the vibe in here is totally different. I'm exhausted from all the excitement today. Let's call it a night and get some sleep. Saving. You can save your current progress when save is displayed at the lower right corner of the screen. Oh, and it shows us the distance to our thing. Alright.
Now then.
Go ahead and drop one of these bad boys. Alright. Oh.
Hey!
The view from here sure brings back memories. It would be cool if we could switch it so that O and X did what they should do, but...
Oh boy, does this bed bring back memories. It's nice to see everyone doing so well. Chief seemed to be the same as ever, too. This place is just as great as I remembered. So, we're camping in a couple days, huh? Talk about a way to kick off your summer vacation.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Well, we should get some sleep. Good night.
So are we gonna dream of Igor? I must be beat from all the traveling. I can tell that I'm drifting to sleep right away. Yep, a nice little visit from Igor.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I don't recall ever seeing a pre-rendered cutscene versus an in-engine cutscene in a Persona game before. Well, difference not always bad, but I do say they've come up with yet another reason to leave Igor out. Honestly, they should just replace that dead Japanese dude.
I know not whether to rejoice or bemoan this reunion. Regardless, I must perform my duty. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. The expression you bear now tells me you already know the reason for your summons.
No. What? He knows something we don't?
I must warn you of the danger threatening to consume both yourself and the entire world whose heart you strove so greatly to change. A most loathsome prison has manifested. Your appearance is ironclad evidence of this.
I hadn't even thought about that. Yep, we're right back in prison garb, and the doors are back to being on and also chained.
You have become a prisoner of fate yet again.
What do you mean?
Someone, even now, plots to lure you into a disastrous fate. confronted by this evil will, your own cries out. Rise against it. My name is Lavenza. As one who rules over power, my duty is to witness the path you take. Should the world continue down its own current path, all that awaits you is destruction. Have you the resolve to defy such a fate and face the distortion that yet again threatens your world?
But of course, you know it.
That is the trickster I know so well. What awaits you ahead are more of the same, no, even greater hardships than before.
Yeah, action RPGs, dude. Like I said, and like you saw, I'm a little rusty.
However, you must never forget, I am always by your side.
But
The time
not
has
even
come.
not even a mention of Igor? I thought she'd be like, my master has been kidnapped or something, but he's just not there.
Let us meet again soon. Until then, pleasant dreams.
All right. Tuesday, the 25th.
Good morning.
Hey, were you having trouble sleeping last night, Raito? You were tossing and turning like crazy. Anyway, it's time for us to meet up with Ryuji and buy our share of the camping equipment. Let's head over to the Buchiko statue. I think we will go ahead and head over to the Buchiko statue and stuff. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Persona 5 Strikers. Bye for now, guys.